Oh man, who's that knocking at your window? Oh, HelloFresh on you now. That's right. Listen, guys, it's the holiday season. I know Christmas is around the corner, and you're ready to go ahead and get your meals in. You're ready to get fat, chunky, all that good stuff. But hold on before you do that, before you do all that cooking. Why don't you come on over to HelloFresh, all right? Go to HelloFresh first. Get fresh, pre-measured ingredients and mouth-watering seasonal recipes, all right? Go ahead and get you some. Listen, we were able to try it. Listen, we had the sun-dried tomato pasta. We had the fajitas, the sweet potato fajitas, and they both were delicious when we had them. So make sure you get you some, all right? Listen, you save time and you stress less. And that's most important with HelloFresh, all right? HelloFresh is flexible and it can fit your lifestyle. Keep your fridge stocked by adding extra proteins or sides like garlic bread to your weekly order, all right? HelloFresh is also committing to giving back, and who don't like giving back during this holiday season? So guess what you can do, all right? You can go on over to www.hellofresh.com/trap80 and use code TRAP80 to get a total of $80 off, including free shipping on your first box, all right? Additional restrictions may apply. Please visit HelloFresh.com for more details. That's HelloFresh.com/trap80. Get $80 off. Get on over to HelloFresh. Hello, Boss Talk.
Subscribe to our Patreon. Listen to our bonus podcast called Boss Talk, where we give you gems, jokes, and our personal stories.
And we got a wider range of topics such as gratitude,
spiritual alignment,
mastering your energy,
and resistance,
and many, many more.
So subscribe, become a Patreon, and become a boss.
I am rocking the Can I Have a Waters. Cam is rocking the Strawberry Mimosas. Emmanuel is rocking the coffees. And it's doing good, man. So if you haven't gotten a pair, go to ShadySideUp.com. Get you a pair.
Welcome to the Comedy Trap House. Welcome to the Comedy Trap House.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of the Comedy Trap House. I'm your host, Rome Green Jr. In the building with me, I got Cam. I got Emmanuel.
What's up?
May I ask why you have the janitor fit over your...
I'm wearing this because my team, the Washingtons,
yeah,
did a clean sweep of the Dallas Cowboys this year.
Gotcha.
First time you ever said that in our relationship.
And I think that today should be handled as such.
Oh, gotcha.
Just a clean sweep.
Okay, clean sweep. Gotcha.
Just had to right off the table.
So you just had
into the goddamn trash can.
Gotcha.
They go.
How long we know
and
each
I just
other?
need to. This is my time.
I like it. No, yeah,
this is my time.
Get it off. Get it off.
This is my time. You've had plenty of time to talk your shit.
Yeah, get it off.
Have your RG3 trash can bucket.
It was true.
And guess what?
Get it off.
Guess who's joined RG3 in that trash can bucket? The whole Dallas Cowboys organization.
They deserve to be there. Yeah. And they deserve to be there.
So I just had to talk a little shit with that.
Gotcha.
Cam knows we go back and forth every year. So
gotcha.
They
this
so
is,
trash.
This is just a part of the shit.
When we were watching the game, we talked
Hasn't
about
been
that
this
already.
bad since high school. The 5'11"
Were you just shaking your head most of the game?
It was just bad decision making.
It didn't get bad until fourth quarter.
It didn't get bad till the reverse on the fourth down.
I didn't know what that was.
Gotta be honest. This is the first year I go into every game. Probably gonna lose. So nothing was shocking. I didn't know yelling. I did just like this would have been all season.
Yeah.
You think
it is what it is?
Better to know you're gonna die so you can prepare for it.
Yeah. The talk around the town is that Zeke ain't got it no more.
You know what? Okay.
I don't believe in that.
That's the talk around town.
You don't believe in him?
No, I don't believe in that statement.
Mm-hmm. So you think he's still good?
Yeah, the man has a makeshift line. Like every starter is on IR except for Zach Martin, but now he's hurt for the first time in his career for a couple of weeks. So we on second and third stringers, and like, what you expect?
Nah.
And then most of the time, his numbers are down because we've been behind the whole game. Almost every game, so we got to throw.
What makes the only question is like they just not. I just feel like they don't trust them on the downs, like on the 4th and 1s and the stuff like that.
I don't believe that. I think because they usually give it to him, but I think they was just trying to like, all right, everyone expects him to run right here. Let me just do this. You know, when it don't work, it's a bad call. When it work, usually like, okay, that was a great call.
I have a theory that kind of ties Zeke into all this, but because it's not just that. It can't be just the line because it's also fumbles. This is the most fumbles he's had, and that's not all the line's issue. I think COVID is having more of an effect on football players than we think. Zeke had COVID before coming into the season. So did, you know who also got COVID and was playing good before he got COVID? Cam Newton. He got COVID and he kind of just fell off the map.
Yeah, he got me 3 points.
We had a wide receiver, a rookie yesterday.
Yeah, 3 points.
We have a wide receiver on our team that's he's a rookie wide receiver, and he caught COVID at the beginning during training camp.
Yeah.
And we had high hopes for him. Now he could just be a bust, but it seemed like after he caught COVID, I haven't heard nothing from him. Like,
seems
what's
like
going on
everything.
It's not that. It's the y'all organization is COVID. When people go there, the shit don't work out.
Apparently, it didn't work out for the Cowboys either.
It definitely didn't.
Them niggas died on that field.
But this is a one-off season. This is
it's a one-off season?
This is y'all identity.
This isn't 20 years of y'all failing as well, huh?
This is y'all identity.
Y'all been right there. Super Bowl after Super Bowl these last 20 years, huh?
Got 5 of them.
Champions.
5 of them.
20 years of.
If you're going to talk about them, talk
you've
about
had 5 Super Bowl? I think you've had 0.
You know what I'm saying? If you're going to talk about our championship, say 5 in front of it.
And when you talk about ours, say 3. So give it to me.
I don't talk about y'all. No one talks about y'all.
Nobody talks about y'all.
Come on now.
Except
Stop
y'all.
It. Stop it.
Y'all the only ones that talk about yourselves the most.
Stop it. You know that's not true. Stop it.
Okay. Dicks. Talk about y'all.
Dicks?
Literal dicks.
Penises.
Yep.
That's a lot of dicks.
Blue painted penises.
Blue painted dicks.
Never painted mine blue.
Dog. Never painted mine blue. So we were in Arizona for Thanksgiving, and Saturday, we decided to go to Sky Zone. And, you know, Sky Zone, the trampoline.
Oh, yeah.
All that stuff. I just want to talk
Y'all
about...
can still do that? Mm-hmm. I thought with y'all knees, it'd be over.
Oh, I'm about to get to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, go to Sky Zone. You know, they had their, you know, COVID precautions and all that. So, we, you know, did our thing, put stuff in the locker. And so we started jumping for about 5 or 10 minutes. And then me and Cam went over to the little where you jump and you can shoot a basketball or dunk it or whatever. And he looked at me and he was like, yo, are your lungs on fire as well?
Dog.
And I said, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the whole chest hurt. I'm like,
way I describe it
10 minutes.
Working out in cold. You know that feeling?
Oh, yeah.
Your
Your chest and your head and shit.
Like, kid energy is so different. It was this little boy flipping next to me. I'm like constantly flipping. I'm like, I'm
climbing up the rock wall, jumping down, climb back up, jumping down. 15 minutes in, me, him, and Linda was like, you know, I'm a little tired. I'm not gonna lie. We kept going, but it was a little rough.
Little kids were just trying to show out. It was a black kid.
I mean, it's a few different.
All kind of races.
All kind of races.
Should have grabbed them by the neck.
Look here, look.
You ain't getting no pussy though. You ain't getting no pussy though.
Well, I'll tell
you
you
ain't
what,
getting no pussy.
If he is, he backflipping in it because that nigga was athletic.
He was athletic.
That nigga was flipping and his energy.
No, and
he got stamina.
But it's a fun. You know what? Sky Zone is fun for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's like low key, it's kind of boring. After that, it's fun for 20 minutes. It's not because even when you go in, they had the times. They had 90, 120, or like unlimited. Oh, we don't need
it. Depends what you're doing because that time we all did the trampoline dodgeball.
Okay, that's fun.
I could have did a couple games of that.
That's fun.
And it was a bunch of adults. We was like teenagers and up.
People up.
Like, it was teenagers and up. That shit was fun.
That's fun. If you're doing a certain activity, then yeah. But if you're just going there jumping
trampoline
around,
dodgeball.
That shit's fun.
That was much more fun than I thought it would be.
Yeah, that shit's fun. But
so y'all did that?
Yeah, now my elbow, my back, my traps,
and all your shit's
and my groin, my right groin, I was just sore.
God damn.
Because I was going in. I was jumping off the things. I was flipping. I was diving and everything. I did the rock wall. They had this like obstacle course I did. Then we did the gladiator shit when I'm knocking them off because I won everything. Because that's what I do.
He lost against me as well.
One time.
That nigga was not going to mention that.
One time. 5 matches, 1 loss. Pretty much won. It's a winning record.
That was funny. But so we had a nice little vegan Thanksgiving in Arizona. So that
What was the part of this vegan Thanksgiving? What type of food? Vegan food.
Lentils,
Peas
of
and
course.
rice, lentils. We had curry chickpeas. I did some salmon.
She did do mac and cheese.
Callaloo.
She did mac and
Did
cheese.
mac and
So
cheese.
vegetarian then.
Well, that part, yeah.
Salad. What else? Aki.
Dumpling.
Dumplings.
Oh,
Plantains.
this was a Jamaican Thanksgiving.
Plantains. What else I made? I made stuffing.
Yeah. And then,
I was about to say,
he
did
made
you miss
salmon.
the traditional shit?
Huh?
I was gonna ask if you missed the traditional.
I haven't missed that in years, to be honest.
I mean, I haven't had the traditional Thanksgiving in 6 years, so no, I don't miss it
No.
because I haven't had it in so long. So
I wasn't
This
really
is
a
more my
turkey
speed.
fan like that anyway. I was more of a ham guy.
Really?
this is the most I've ate on Thanksgiving since we went pescatarian.
It's fair.
I actually
That's
had
fair.
like a full plate.
Did y'all have dessert?
Nigga, did
nigga.
What y'all have?
So
Apple
I went
pie
and got
almo.
Tell me what you
I
had.
went and got the the cookie dough
Ooh, the cookie dough.
with the coconut milk, the vegan cookie dough.
Oh, shit.
And we bought one of them apple pies from the store, put that bitch in the oven.
Warm cookie dough. Warm apple pie.
Warm apple pie and some ice cream,
See, I
nigga.
got
Fucking
cookies
cookie
too.
dough.
And
I got
got cookies, all type of shit.
Like once you pass a certain threshold of acting like you coming, it just starts sounding like Vegeta.
Yeah, no, but it was good. It was good. It was something else that happened. So I believe it was either in the shrimp or the it might have been in the curry
Oh yeah,
chickpea.
we had curry shrimp too.
But so this
delicious.
this chain of events was hilarious because I was sitting,
My bad.
Okay.
Fried oyster mushrooms. So it
oh
tastes
yeah,
like
yeah,
Oh, I
fried
like
oil.
that.
Those were good. Those were good.
Fire.
Those are the ones that are in like Asian food.
No,
It's kind
these,
of like
No,
when you order a sweet and sour soup or something.
Maybe
Them little
I
mushrooms.
haven't had, but
Yeah, I
They
haven't
look
had-
like kind of like hats falling down.
kind of yeah.
Like
That's
hats.
oyster
Wet.
mushroom.
They're wet
Yeah.
looking.
yeah, wet look.
Yeah, yeah,
Big, yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Almost look like dolphin skin.
Now you lost me. Now you lost
I
me.
can see how I can have a little dolphin
pushing
skin,
it too far?
a little dolphin skin
All right,
on
mushroom skin to me.
it, or mushroom skin. But I was sitting, I was eating some leftovers, and so I had bit into a pepper,
Oh.
and
Ooh.
so-
Scotch bonnet?
But here's the thing, I
It
don't know.
wasn't Scotch,
No.
bonnet, it was an African pepper.
Yeah, some African pepper.
Oh,
So I wasn't.
those are deadly ones.
I immediately didn't say nothing. I just got up because I immediately got hot. I got up. I put my plate on the counter, walked to the room, disappeared. Cam was still in there fixing his leftover plate. I walked in the room. I'm in the room dying, nigga. I'm in the room. Oh, man. What did I do? I'm sweat. I went to the bathroom. I splashed some cold water. I went back. I was like, all right, got some water. I tried to sit down for a minute. It got hotter. I got back up. Meanwhile, Cam don't know what's going on. He just saw me put my plate down and go in the room. So then I'm in the room finally coming down. I
Yeah.
hear him say, oh, shit, I think I fucked up. And he did the same
That's
shit.
hilarious, dog.
And then I went and got some ice cream. He's no, nigga, give me a scoop of that ice cream. That shit got hot immediately. I was
It was
like,
chocolate ice cream too.
he was like, fuck it, I need that cold. That shit was just funny. Because I didn't say nothing because I was going through. I was like, oh my God. Oh,
What was the pepper in? What dish was that?
It was like in the.
In the Aki.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
See,
Yeah.
what
Oh, that
was
might
a
have been
mistake,
Scotch bonnet.
She picked most of them out, but forgot, I guess, 2 or 3 of them, and it looked like when you just digging out the Aki, it looked like Aki is orange, even
Right,
though
right,
Aki
right.
yellow, but with all the peppers and everything. I wasn't thinking, so when I took a full bite, and it's the surprise that make it really hot versus knowing,
Yeah.
Man. Shit was crazy.
Shit got hot real quick. But that brings me to, so while we're there, so my friend told me about this show called We Are the Champions.
Oh, it's like a reality show. I saw
documentary
this
reality
trailer on the
type
Netflix
of thing.
Phenomenal show.
Phenomenal show.
Like
The editing, the jokes, everything. There's everything.
So it's called We Are the Champions on Netflix. Anybody who if you listen to this, go watch it. If you got questions or if you've seen it, send us the questions we can talk about.
Or at least that one episode.
So the very first episode is it's in the farmlands of England. And it opens up and it shows you this like steep ass hill. Mm-hmm. And it opens up with you see a roll of cheese coming down slow.
Oh,
and then you see people falling after the cheese. Nigga, the rest of the episode, phenomenal because it's about basically the sport of cheese rolling, cheese chasing.
Cheese chasing.
But this ain't no regular hill. Like this hill's steep, and niggas is rolling, and they run, and then they fall, and they tell
I did that as a kid one time, not chasing the cheese, but there was a hill. I think like in what do they call when you have a day at school where you do different games?
Field day.
Field day, yeah.
We had a field day, and there was a hill that we had that you just roll down, but it was just like who gets down the quickest.
Yeah, I've done that before. Oh yeah,
ain't this
hill.
But this hill ain't smooth either.
Okay,
and talking about and they run it, and then you just see bodies just. Boom, 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 and I'm like, me and Ken like, watching this shit,
and then they follow this lady, who's like a 3-time champ.
She's only like 20 years old,
and if she get the 4th one, she'll like have the record, and she'll be forever known. And she's so charming, like you just pull for her, like she meant to be on camera for some reason. She's just such a charming personality, so you pull for her, and she broke her collarbone
to where it don't go back.
It don't go back. It's permanently like this sticking up from doing this, and now she about to do it for the last time. And now her niece also wants to do it. It's the most.
Yeah, it's just good. It's just good. Like they said, she said this one lady said the worst injury she seen is a foot was turned all the way around. I said, oh my God.
But the bone part, it was sticking out of her shoulder.
You see it like protruding.
It's her right shoulder, I believe. Yeah, you can see it protrude. She was like, it's the doctors, she thought that they were just going to pop it back in or whatever, but they looked
at her and said, nah.
Yeah,
or was it dislocated? Which one was it?
It might have been dislocated, but to the point where it's not going back in.
And some people had it.
What a terrible superhero origin story. I was once chasing cheese.
And I won't tell you what else happens. I'll let you watch the rest.
Yeah, but it's good. But then they had that on there, and which brought me to the pepper when they had pepper eating contest. But not like regular. Like these are the hottest of the hot. And they just sit there, and you have to eat the whole pepper, and you see niggas' eyes watering. I said, nah, nah. They got that, but with the one that really got us, they had a fucking yo-yo competition. Gotta order a yo-yo. I gotta order a yo-yo, nigga.
I gotta give me a yo-yo again.
I was like, this shit is amazing. And they doing stuff I've never.
Thank you for reminding me. I'm ordering as soon as we done.
They got shit I've never seen. Like they doing. I seen niggas sputting around like I'm like it's shit like
these guys get no type of sex.
No, I mean like, no. Like,
you can't be that good at what they do and also have another life.
Right.
Like they don't have any type of life.
No.
To be that good, like
that's just amazing.
Incredible. The shit they do. It's the shit I dreamed of as a child when I had a yo-yo.
You know, we can't really pick up girls too much talking about a yo-yo.
A yo-yo.
They ain't got no social life. They can't do nothing else to practice.
Because all we had was walking the dog and shit. These niggas throwing it behind their back, bringing it back up. I'm like, no, what the fuck? Building little pyramids with the strings, and I was like, that shit was incredible. I was like, it's incredible. But that whole show is really good. It's shot really well and edited really good. Yeah, it's a good show.
But if you don't watch all of them, just watch that cheese roller one.
It's the very first episode.
Just watch that.
That's just one of those shows I prejudged. Like when I was on Netflix, I was like, "What the fuck is We Are the Champions?" and just kind of kept it moving. But then I think I saw a little bit of a trailer for it or something, and it looked.
It's interesting. Yeah,
never heard of it.
Because I think the coolest part is that you see these people. They're so passionate about these things that you in your mind. I'm not gonna be passionate about chasing no cheese, but they do this just so they can get the cheese and eat it.
But do you think all these people are like depressed?
I think they don't.
The girl they were following was very happy.
She was happy. Some of the yo-yo niggas.
But all of them were young.
All of them was young.
All of them were young.
I don't get no pussy.
On there was a guy who was a champion in the past, and now he has a son who became a champion. So I know he proud. And he said, yeah, my dad sold over 30 million yo-yos. He said, if you bought a yo-yo in the 90s, you most likely got it from
Your
my
dad
dad.
get money. Yeah,
So
dad
I
get
was like,
money.
shit.
Wow.
He about to get some more of my money.
Damn.
I'm ordering one
Yeah,
today.
just cause.
And I'm going to be in here just yo-yo doing the same
That shit used to be
basic
so
ass tricks.
exciting. Just walking the dog. Yeah.
I felt like was it like 2000?
It was
Yo-Yo
somewhat-
had like a,
it was a boom.
strong boom.
Yeah.
It was like between like
middle school.
Gigapet
And
and
Yo-Yo.
Pokemon was yo-yoing
Yeah.
for a little bit. Something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
You hit it right on the nail.
I think it was somewhere in
exactly-
between there, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
And
what
you know,
it
I mean,
was.
girls, they would have chains of this Gigapet.
Gigapets.
And then Furbies. Throw Furbies.
Furbies,
That was
oh,
a
yeah.
phenomenon, too.
Furbies.
But-
Furbies.
Teachers at my school had desks full of yo-yos.
Oh yeah.
I lost so many
Oh
yo-yos.
yeah.
You should come out with a cami. You know how people say you sound like Tickle Me Elmo when you laugh, and you come out with a toy, a cami that just
A
laughs.
cami.
It's going, especially for Christmas
If
time.
it's gonna sell, I'll lend my
that
laugh.
nigga have plats.
Was
But I won't bring you into the booth because I got to laugh.
Oh. I don't got nothing for that.
I have to put my head down.
I turned quick. I was like, hopefully he got to come back. I ain't got nothing.
I tried to play that shit. It's like one of those things. I wasn't listening to him, and then it kind of hit me.
It's
Oh,
like,
he
fuck.
dissed me.
I thought you were going to say, well, fuck you. My team beat you.
Fuck you.
I can't use that for everything. I'm trying to.
No, you
figure
got
outside the
rights.
box.
You can do it.
I mean, I know
You about
I
to use
can.
it the
It's
first
team
time in
shit.
13 years.
Yeah, no, you'll get my. Well, this is gonna last the rest of the year, so you know I got time.
Got time.
But, go
was
ahead.
Tamagotchi different from Gigapet?
Tama who?
Did you know what a Did you have a
Yeah.
Tamagotchi? Did
What's
you?
that?
It's like, it was like
I need to see a picture.
it was the same thing as
I
the.
thought it was a Gigapet. It's just that
That was the
Asian
version
Show
of
me a
it.
picture.
A
Tamagotchi.
Let me see if Google will pick
Tamagotchi.
this
Shit
up.
sound like an Indian axe.
Dog.
The Apaches and the Tamagotchis.
Tamagotchi.
Hold on, here we go.
Tamahawk.
Tamagotchi.
Sound
like
a
a sophisticated tomahawk.
fake ass sushi restaurant.
Yeah, it was.
The Tamagotchi is a handheld digital pet that was created in Japan by Akihiro
Let me
Yoko
see it.
of Wiz and Akimita of Bandai.
It's the same shit.
Because I didn't know
Definitely
that.
the same
I think
shit, but-
Gigapet. I mean, Gigapet was just the American version. of
Got
that.
you. Okay. So maybe my mom got me this one because it was probably cheaper. Thanks, mom.
I didn't know what
They
you
got
were
the
saying.
Yeah,
Chinese
they got.
version.
I'm gonna get you the Tamagotchi. All right.
Tamagotchi.
How long until you died?
Oh, probably 2 weeks.
Oh, man.
So now, I guess we. You want to go to COVID or the let's go to COVID. All right.
Well, the world, as you saw with football, the world. It seems like
yeah, everybody getting that shit.
everybody
Man.
getting that shit. The Steelers,
Our quarterback.
y'all had no quarterback
We had no quarterback.
last game.
All three quarterbacks were out, and then
That was the funniest
we
shit.
started. They did a petition to get the assistant coach to play.
That's what I heard. I was like, the Broncos are trying to get their assistant coach to come in and play quarterback.
That would be great.
That's what I said. I wish they
That
would
would
have
have
done
been
that. That would've
amazing,
been
but
hilarious.
the NFL turned it down. They said y'all can't do that.
So we had Kent Walker,
How
I
did he
believe.
do?
I can't talk bad about him because he literally got thrown in there, and I think he was a wide receiver first, then a quarterback. So it was bad. He was trying to do a lot of wildcat plays and handoffs. Even those are bad.
So whoever had the defense that was playing against
Oh yeah,
y'all
they
had
did.
a lot of points.
Whoever had Saints defense probably.
Do you think
was
we're going to
good.
be able to finish the season?
That's him. Don't you
Oh,
got
well,
Saints
yeah, if you had
defense?
to say defense, they probably did.
Oh,
points they
yeah.
gave you,
Oh, yeah, I did. It's
Yeah.
like 14,
Yeah.
16.
Wait, ain't
14.
we playing?
No.
What I was gonna say? You said, do I think? I don't think so. I low key don't. The way it's going, because it's getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
The
'cause
cases are getting worse and worse. And I don't know.
Steelers game got pushed back to Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
But Lamar Jackson, did he get it too?
Yeah, he got it.
He got it.
He got it. There was somebody else that I thought, but yeah, because it's getting to that flu season, that cold, that niggas sneezing everywhere.
That's why they shut down LA.
Yeah, LA shut down again. Well, pretty much. Yeah, we was on curfew, but now we shut down. I think until December 20th. Me and Cam was confused because they said fitness centers, batting cages, golf, go-kart places, all this place can be at 50% capacity, but the restaurants can't have people outside. I was like, ain't that
None of it makes sense.
I mean, that's the same shit. Like, what's going on?
But,
So,
I mean, we've had the most deaths since this thing started.
L.A.
Yeah.
Like as in the
California, I believe, or LA, as well.
You talking about overall, or talking about right now in this moment?
As of this weekend, we had the highest rated deaths.
Shit. Yeah.
So, I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll see what happens, but
and I'm
definitely gonna go into.
It makes it hard to film. It makes it hard to do a lot of things right now that we need to do. But
let me tell you this. I read a comment. Someone said, and it made so much sense. He said, it was under the vaccine for COVID. Mm-hmm. He said, there's been decades of HIV research, no cure, no vaccine. Decades of cancer research and this and that.
Yeah.
No cure, no vaccine. And he named something else. He like, I'm not taking that vaccine.
No.
Y'all made this in 3 months? He said, fuck that.
Yeah, no. That's a no. And even me, I gotta tread lightly when I'm about to go across country because I gotta see my grandma and stuff for Christmas. And so I'm gonna have to take a test before I see her. Even my dad, my dad's 58. It's still older. And my dad and stuff. So I was thinking, I gotta be careful. I can't be around niggas because I gotta go see them.
Can you start with me?
Can I start with you?
Yeah, not being around me.
That would be perfect.
All right, bet. After this, leave me alone.
Now y'all know that's not gonna happen.
Can you leave me alone too?
No.
I won't.
I'll be in your bed tonight. Right there, cuddled up next to you.
It's not big enough for both of us.
No, you can feed both of y'all.
We can damn sure try.
Come on now.
we can damn sure try.
So now let's get to the fun stuff. All right, man. Where the fuck do we even start with this shit? All right,
you gotta start from the beginning. All right. I'm not gonna lie. The fights before the very first fight, that amateur fight, and then the second to last fight before Jake Paul and Mike, those were good fights.
Those were
actually really good fights.
I didn't see those.
Like the one with the Badu,
yeah, name Badu or
Badu. Tyson, was it
Eric Badu?
No. His first name was Badu.
Yeah,
but he was a technician in there.
Yeah. This is my first time seeing a boxer. Like his technique was all body. Like that was his. Like when he was fighting Buddy, me and Cam was like, he is tearing his body up, and you can see, and you can see him starting to wear down. Like he was tearing.
Them rip shots ain't no joke.
He just moves slow to you. He show no emotion. Even if he get a good shot, he don't celebrate nothing. Just
tearing body up.
That's it. It was just I was like, this nigga's a technician.
And I don't know if anybody on this listen to this podcast or watch this podcast, if you've ever like been hit in the kidney before. You're going down immediately. Like it take you out. It take you. I remember when I was younger, my cousin, we was wrestling around and we was like slap boxing or something. He was like, "You ever been hit in the stomach before?" I was like, "Nah, don't do that." He was like, "What about the kidney?" I was like, oh, "Hey, what's that? That ain't gonna do nothing." This nigga wound up and said, "Pop." I was like, it went down quick, nigga. Them body shots hurt. What's that smell? What is it? That's HelloFresh knocking at your door. That's right, HelloFresh. Pre-made meals for your holiday season. So you ain't got to get in the kitchen and get all sweaty. Well, you might have to get a little sweaty because you still got to, go in there and cook it. But it's coming to your door pre-packaged and ready for you to go ahead and cut up, chop up, throw in the oven, and get it cracking. That's right, HelloFresh, all right? Listen, you save time. HelloFresh is sustainable. Listen, HelloFresh pre-portioned ingredients means there's less prep for you and less food to waste, all right? The packaging HelloFresh uses to ship your food is almost entirely made from recyclable and or recycled content. So you get to help the environment too. We had it. We helped the environment. Emmanuel was in there chefing it up, cooking it up, and it was delicious, all right? All right? Because sometimes his don't be that delicious, but he made it work, you know what I'm saying?
Lie.
Okay, it's a lie. His is very delicious, but HelloFresh made it even more delicious. So go to HelloFresh.com/trap80 and get $80 off your first order, all right? It's $80 off. You everybody like $80 off. So go on over to HelloFresh.com/trap80. Use our code trap80. Get $80 off, all right, on your first box. HelloFresh.com. Get over there and get it.
Yeah.
Them body shots hurt,
But see,
but
if I was a boxer, I'd take one out. He hit me, boom. I ain't got that one, nigga.
jokes on you.
No, the jabs on you.
Yeah. So yeah,
Wrong kidney.
So before the fight even started though, me
Your
and
stance
Cam
is always like this because you only have one kid. You ain't never got
before the fight even started, me and Cam had looked online, and we had seen the fights before, and we seen.
Performances.
You've seen we seen not the performances, the actual fight. We had seen Jake
Paul
Paul
and Nate Robinson.
and we both was like, huh? Because I completely was unaware that they were fighting. I'm not gonna lie. So we was like, at that point, we were like, we gotta get this now. Now we gotta
Pay for it.
we gotta watch this now. But let's get to the performances. So first performance was Wiz. I like Wiz. I'm not gonna lie. I like Wiz.
He did
good.
Good for what he had.
I did good. I like Wiz. So Wiz did good. Then I think French Montana came out, and we was laughing at first. but I bet he's probably one of the nicest people ever. But
He has to be. He has so many friends in the industry.
I don't know. I just feel like he's a nice guy.
He's not good enough to me just to be a solo artist. He needs features.
Yes.
And he's friends with everybody. Like, he just stays getting all these big features from everyone. Everyone, when they talk about him, like him, except for 50 Cent. and I guess
Who is the realest?
Who's he beefing with now?
He beefing with. I
thought he was beefing with someone. Those are the only two people I ever heard talk bad about French Montana. Like, niggas love that nigga.
And then he up there looking like our dentist. So
he looked just like our dentist.
So I was like, our dentist up here rapping, man. That's cool. So he did his thing. So then YG.
Terrible.
It wasn't good. That wasn't
Really?
It wasn't good because he was trying to do it over his audio,
and he sounded delayed. It was like he was like a second off. Sometimes it felt like, and it just sounded like too much. Versus everyone else was like just rapping their lyrics, which made it sound way better, of course.
And the best part about YG was his friend he had with him, Blood Walking, because he was killing it.
Okay.
He came out.
So he has some strength in the performance.
He was killing the blood walk. Then St. John came on. We didn't know what he was saying.
I didn't know what he was saying.
Who was that? I don't know.
He's a Rock Nation artist, but I didn't know what he was saying.
Yeah, he's wrote like
he
stuff.
was speaking Spanish? Or?
No. He's speaking.
He was speaking English. I just couldn't understand what he was saying.
It's like rock rap.
Okay.
It's the best way to describe his music. I believe is like rock. It's like Kiss, but rap.
It's like Kiss and Jada Kiss
And
put
Jada
together.
Kiss put together.
Guess that's where he was going for.
weird.
It's
know.
interesting.
It's not.
And you know what? And here's the thing. Before I go to fully judge music, I need to sit down and listen to a full thing. Like
Okay.
I've
I know
heard
nothing
bits and pieces, so it might be actually.
That's like, you know, we had a halftime performance.
No.
Our game.
Yeah.
No.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah.
There was
Remember
a
this
dude that
buddy we're talking about that we said his mom didn't tell him he was white till he was 7. Remember me?
Yeah, he looked like that type
I
of-
mean, y'all was talking about it. I didn't see it.
Oh, that was the
though.
halftime. Yeah, that was the halftime.
Yeah.
It was like country.
He was like
rap.
a country. I was like, who is this nigga? I look him up. 300 million
Oh yeah.
views.
Oh,
What's his
yeah.
name?
It's like some
I have to
brown.
look him up.
Some
Yeah.
brown.
It's just like a regular name.
Yeah, some
Trevor
brown.
Brown?
Some brown. But I just remember what made me interested in that performance was he looked like a pit bull.
He did. Like
He looked exactly like a pit
Hold
bull.
on, do you mean the animal or
The
the
animal
person?
No, the animal.
The animal.
He looked like
Okay, I gotta
if
look
you
at
put
again
him
for
on a leash.
I can believe it. I just
Nobody's
gotta
going
see
to
it.
say anything. He just looked like a pit bull.
Now, what were the distinct features that made him look like
First
a-
it was the eyes, but it was the head of the pit bull. He had the pit bull head and just if you pull up a picture. But anyway, then we looked up his background because we was like, he gotta be, because he was singing country, but he looked like a rapper kind of. And then we found out that his mom didn't tell him. He thought he was white, and his kids at school, like they put mixed on the thing, and he was like, oh, I'm white. And he's like, what? No, you're not.
Can't be.
Then his mom didn't tell him that he was black, and then we found out his dad was incarcerated a year before.
Oh, this is real.
No, this is dead ass. Yeah,
I'm thinking you just making
no,
it
we
being
went
funny
I
right now.
No, I went and looked up there. Like we went this shit up. This nigga, his dad got his mom pregnant in '96. So he was born in 97. His dad went to jail in 96. So his dad, he didn't see his dad. His dad was already in jail when mom had him. And I think he's still incarcerated.
And so he thought he was white.
He thought his wife till 7.
His dad in jail for life?
I don't know.
He's still incarcerated?
I think he's still incarcerated.
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, shit.
I know I searched him, but I don't
Yeah, but so cool fight. My bad, we're off a tangent. But anyway,
imagine this the year you get released from jail in the middle of COVID.
Oh my God, you like
the world's already crazy, but now you got COVID on top.
You gonna put me back?
Nah, you'll never. Maybe. I mean, you know that nigga that killed himself in Shawshank Redemption.
Oh
yeah, that's when
it was like.
Think going to jail in
world ain't
'96
for me anymore.
and coming out to all of this technology.
And all this COVID.
You don't know what the fuck going on.
You right, but I'll find out.
Oh yeah, you definitely gonna find out. Oh,
I'm
definitely
gonna find out. I'll learn.
Yeah,
It's okay.
So after the performance, so then all right, so let's get to Jake Paul and Nate Robinson.
Here's the thing: some of the facts I didn't know.
Okay, here's the facts.
I heard that Nate
Kane
Robinson
Brown is his name.
Yeah, Kane Brown.
He has
seen him?
411 million views on one video.
Did you pull up his picture?
Yeah, I need
Let me see.
If you Google
on
his
YouTube.
Kane Brown,
That's how he look right there.
He do like
he's a pit bull.
He
Like,
look like yeah.
but
Nate Robinson called out Jake Paul to fight,
oh shit,
which makes it even worse.
shit. I didn't
Can
know
we?
that.
And then not only that, he said he doing it for the NBA, all the athletes.
Now he said
And for
he said
his
he called
kids.
him out for the NBA, or once he called him out, he said he doing
Nate
it.
Robinson.
That's what I'm saying.
Called out Jake Paul
Yes,
to fight.
I got that part.
Jake.
But like once he called him out, is that when he said he's doing it for the
No,
NBA?
I think this was right before the
Oh,
fight.
this right before the fight.
This was
Okay,
a
okay,
tweet they were
okay.
showing like he doing it for the NBA, this and that. Man, my whole thing when I heard they were fighting, I'm like, why would he do that? He got everything to lose,
Yeah.
nothing to gain. If he beat up Jake Paul, yeah, you beat up a white boy, you beat up a YouTuber.
But
If you
what if-
lose though,
If you lose.
you lost everything.
Yeah. All right. So Jake Paul, I know Jake Paul had been boxed. He's already won one fight, and I know he had actually been doing some training. So I was like, okay, that makes sense that he would be fighting because I guess he says he wants to take this serious now. So all right, cool. So before the fight, they said Nate Robinson had been training 6 days a week, twice a day. I don't know where he's
I don't
training
believe
at.
that.
I said it because, granted, we've never stepped inside a professional boxing ring, but I'm pretty sure both of you are disciplined enough to the point that if you're training 6 days a week, twice a day, your coach is telling you certain things when you go into a fight. Granted, first round, you might be a little everywhere because you're trying to figure out this whole thing. When the match started, because at first me and both camps said we had a little bit of confidence in Nate because he's an athlete. Like he played football.
Every sport he went to, he did pretty good.
Until the bell rung to the first round, and this nigga went to two-stepping and I said, "Oh wait, hold on, this not." We was like, why he doing that? Why he running like that? And nerves, all that. But if you're training 6 days a week,
but the training ain't, the nervous part is now you in front of everybody, millions of people watching this, all your friends watching this, your family, your kids, your girl.
Yeah, for sure.
All these people are watching this. You're going to be nervous.
For sure.
Because it's almost like even playing football. Like,
yeah.
I was only nervous the first game of every season or a new level. And then after that, I'll be good.
Because I'm trying to think, because he just had no poise. It was just no calmness.
He never got to a chance to settle down. He got knocked out in the first minute of the second round. So we don't know what he would have been if he actually got to calm down.
He had to calm
But
down.
his whole strategy was the running and grab.
Run and grab.
To the point where the ref, the funniest part of the whole night to me, the ref said, "Fellas, what we gonna do?"
He said
You
it
hear
loud
it
and
clear.
clear.
You're
That shit was
what we
funny.
gonna do here?
He said, "What we
You're
gonna do?"
wrestling. You're like,
That's
what we
funny.
gonna do? He looked at them both. Nobody said anything.
What we gonna?
He pushed them out, and they went back to the same shit.
It was just, I just didn't know he was gonna go down like that. I knew he might lose. I was like, he could lose this, but it looked bad. I'm talking about sleep.
It was the worst thing I've seen since George Floyd video. I think honestly, I mean,
For the black community in this climate.
This is the worst thing that's happened for the black community since If we're gonna talk about another knockout, I mean, this is terrible.
The white YouTuber.
And
Three times.
don't think for 1 second that nigga's not celebrate. They are happy.
Oh, absolutely.
Him and his Aryan Nation team.
Yo,
Fucking Jake Paul.
Here's the funniest part. The
I
first
don't know
knock.
Jake Paul. Maybe he's a cool dude. I don't know.
He might be. I don't know.
But
But
the
here's,
videos I seen, he looks like a dick.
yeah, he got a little. I mean, he says he's the most hated, but you look at that's the reason because of what he. But the first knockdown was one of the funniest to me because when Nate went down, you see his eyes. They got the picture now everywhere. He got he's.
Yeah. He thought he was gonna die. He thought he was gonna die.
It looked like life left him when he got knocked down.
He thought all he saw was a cop. Wait!
I'm gonna be
Thought
honest
he
with
was
you.
gonna-
I think he got in his head after that first knockdown.
At the first knockdown,
I
yeah.
know. As soon as he got knocked down, fuck man.
Yeah.
I know what everyone gonna be saying. The second knockdown, shit, man, this not good.
But
then he got knocked out.
Yeah,
and
he-
then like when he woke up, I wondered what the first thing he thought about.
And
And he went to sleep.
Yeah,
knocking
no,
out.
yeah,
Did you
it
see
was-
the memes?
Yeah.
Like everybody's
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
it.
They doing like a Nate Robinson
And they-
challenge.
and
Sort of
now
like
they-
the planking.
And now they saying that it looked like when Woody comes in. It looked like when on Toy Story when the kid comes in and all the toys go to sleep.
They drop. That is funny as hell to me. They just drop.
So they put a picture of all the toys and you see Nate Robinson in there.
Oh my
I said,
god!
shit, man.
Looking like goddamn Family
'Cause
Guy fall.
What made it worse when they slowed it down? And they I mean this is with anything. Like you don't have to be a boxer to know this, but like when your jaw get hit, like it's shaking your brain.
Yeah.
And so when they slowed it down and his jaw got hit, I said, oh, that's why he went to sleep quick because he probably never been hit like that. I mean, in training, he probably was training, but
It was a clean hit.
It was a clean
he
hit.
walked into it.
yeah, because he
missed.
came and it whopped. I was like, oh Lord, he went to sleep flat. They was rubbing his back like your grandma would if you sick. Like it was a.
This nigga woke up. I just wonder what that first thought was. Like, fuck, man.
That's First word is fuck.
Fuck. And he just knew.
I just didn't like seeing that.
No, it was bad. It was
Wasn't
bad. I
need to be
didn't.
seen. It was
I
just
felt a kind of way when I
felt uncomfortable. Just keep it real with y'all. I felt a little uncomfortable watching it. It's just felt.
Did you watch it live or you seen it afterwards?
I seen it after.
When we seen
but
it-
it was like minutes after because I was trying to look for it.
Yeah, when we
I
seen it
wasn't
live, because
worried,
we was watching, we was like, all right, cool. And he stepped in it, we said, oh, it got quiet. Oh.
And what made it funny was Snoop. This nigga Snoop needs the
Hold
comments.
on, we're gonna come to Snoop for
Yeah.
a second, but because that is yes,
That's a whole thing.
but again,
Yes,
I think it goes George Floyd,
Mm-hmm.
Kobe Bryant, Nate Robinson,
I mean,
2020.
it was bad.
Nate Robinson, Cam.
I
I
didn't
think
know.
we need to get some T-shirts that say R.I.P. Nate Robinson.
Like, funniest part was Michael Todd, one of the preachers that I watched. They were able to buy some more of the complex that they moved into, and so they was doing a video. In the video, he had Nate in the video, and I said, Nate just seen Jesus yesterday, and now you put him in this video. It was bad. Like,
You just know when you get knocked out like that. What do you think his thoughts were after he got up? Was it like okay, how am I gonna handle this in the media?
First
or
off-
was it like
I'll be honest with you, he don't know what happened at first.
Okay.
He don't, because he got hit, so like you don't know
Right.
what happened, so you out. So when he came to, I think it took him a second to realize. Because when he came to, he probably was still on the floor. He was like,
Because we talking about the last knockout. Yeah.
"Oh yeah."
Yeah.
And I feel like when you open your eyes and you see you're on the mat and the world is on the side, you're like, okay, all right.
I fell or I was knocked out.
Yeah.
That's when that hood it just freeze and that narration comes. This where it all.
This-
Y'all probably
This
y'all
where it
probably wondering
all
how
started.
this what happened.
Yeah, because that's one of the worst ones I've seen in a while. Because I've never seen a whole body just go to sleep like that in a while. Like it went to sleep. It
He woke up with a knock.
his spirit left him.
Head hit the mat.
Like shit.
It's like his spirit went to go win the dunk contest. His body said, "Boom!" His
His
spirit
spirit said, "All right, I'm out. Oh, I'm gone."
Here's what I was also thinking.
Yeah.
Like, what's his kids and his girl? If he
Yeah,
got a
man.
girl thinking. It's like, can he come in the bedroom and be talking shit to her?
Not for a little while. Not for a little while.
He can never say I'm gonna beat your ass to anybody.
No, that's it for a little.
Like,
Yeah, he
that's
can't.
it.
Yeah.
He said
He can't even tell his girl, I'm gonna beat this pussy up. She gonna be like,
she like
you know she gonna.
she like, well, hopefully you do and put me to sleep like you got put.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he can't talk.
All
shit.
you would have heard was this when she said that.
Put the mic in it. Oh yeah.
She would have said it. All right, I'm out of here.
Look, here's the
Zip up my
thing.
pants.
Yeah, here's the thing. It's like he definitely can't talk shit outside of that because if you got a glass jaw with the glove, you definitely can't get. If anybody hits you outside that glove, you might be dead.
Now his friend said that he jumped in the group chat immediately.
That's
and
the best thing he
respected
could
him
do.
for that.
That's the best thing he could do.
Yes, you know they coming, so just
Yeah.
jump
Go
on
in
it
there.
and just take it.
Oh,
Don't
yeah,
try
yeah.
to fight it.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't try to
be
lay
tough.
low and all
That
that
makes
shit.
it worse.
Just
Yeah.
eat it, keep it going.
Yep.
Keep it moving.
We said what's his next best move? His next best move is to
Go back to his interview.
hit the
series on
interviews.
YouTube.
All right, so you're his PR and you're telling
Yeah.
me. Okay, wait.
Nate. First thing we're doing, we're going on a run.
Okay.
We're going on a press run.
We're gonna press run.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely. You got to go on a press run and own it. You got to own it. I wasn't prepared. Jake Paul's great.
And he can
great
make
father.
a lot of money off of this. He could do some promotion.
Come out with some Nate Grills. Say when you cook your food on here,
Yeah.
knock you out,
Yeah,
put you to
knock
sleep.
you out. He could do some, or some like what's it called? That kills bugs in your yard and shit.
Oh, like the little spray, like off.
off will knock it out.
Knock it
or
out.
not-
See, he
can
need
do
to go on a
all-
knockout tour.
Knockout tour.
Knockout tour.
Knockout tour.
And he has to. And Cam said you can't say that I tried my best, but you can just say that Jake Paul was a great
You
fighter.
ask for a rematch?
No. Yeah, no. You can't. No.
Not based on the way he fought.
Yeah.
He just don't seem like it's.
If it would have went the full 8 rounds and he'd have lost, all right, maybe get a rematch. But he went to sleep. Yeah, you don't need a
He got his
rematch.
ass
Like he
beat.
kind
He got
of
his
looked
ass whooped,
unathletic in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it didn't look.
It
like,
didn't look athletic at all.
It didn't look athletic.
It didn't look like he
was
trained
weird.
6 days a week.
No, it didn't. I don't believe that.
Twice.
That's how I don't believe it.
the funny
I think
thing-
he just hopped in the ring.
Adrian Broner responded.
Yeah.
He said, now look, he said, I know y'all think y'all
Why
athletes.
is he responding to any? Isn't he in jail?
I don't know.
What is Adrian
But
Broner
he just
keep
said, he
talking?
said, boxing is different. He said,
It
no
is.
matter how good of a street fighter you were, how much you fight, you like, the technique and the way you got to box is a whole different beast. It's not easy to step in that ring, but he said I respect him for stepping in because most people won't do it.
Yeah, no.
But he said it's just different.
It is. It's very, and I believe
totally
all of that.
different.
Somebody needs to go to him, ex financial agent, and be like, making money's different. We all can.
And I believe it is different, but you can't, like I said, like a man, you can't tell me you train 6 days a week, twice a day, and then come out and be.
I think it was
weird.
nerves though. That's why I think I really feel like a lot of
NBA
it.
ball player.
No, I
like
feel
he's been
you.
in front of thousands. It's not like he's just some random dude that.
No, but this is different.
It is
like
different.
I know it's
playing
different, but
basketball
it's not-
and fighting is too. It's like.
But
it's
I'm,
like
what I'm
it's-
saying he's used to being in the spotlight still.
But
compared
I'm
to
not talking
some
about
new-
that. He could have just been nervous to fight. Like to
give him-
step in this
okay.
ring
Yeah.
and like imagine you
Why would
played.
you accept it?
Imagine if you played. If you was a swimmer all your life, that was your sport, and you want to go play football. The physicality of that
yeah.
shit, you have
You gonna be-
nerves.
for sure.
Like this shit is physical. So fighting and in front of everybody, like it's one thing to play basketball or football, something
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
you good at in front of people, but to do something that you're doing for the first time in front of. I'm talking about. We would have never seen this if this wasn't the Tyson
If it
Roy
wasn't
Jones
Tyson,
fight.
yeah, if it
we would have
wasn't-
saw the highlights.
Yeah.
Everyone was watching because we was waiting for Mike Tyson. So the world was like, that's a lot of pressure.
That's a lot of pressure. It is a lot of pressure, but
I
at
think
the
it was
same,
the less pressure because it wasn't even anybody in the arena, right?
Yeah,
But it ain't. But you know people are watching.
but here's my thing. But even
don't
then,
know, man.
you have to-
Everyone, all your friends.
As
but still,
someone who accepts this, like I can give him some of that, but as someone who accepts a fight about,
Yeah.
you got to understand that you can't go in there with just a wild. You're going to get knocked out. Like you have to have some type of composure. But the way he was fighting, it looked like he didn't train.
But here's the
I just
thing.
didn't
It's
like-
like
I
even
didn't
with
like-
football.
Yeah.
I said I would be nervous the first game of
For
the
sure.
season. Once you get hit. And a couple times you in there, then your nerves
For sure.
unsettled
Yes.
throughout the game.
For sure.
He didn't have enough time to even get through the first round. He was going to be nervous the whole round.
Yeah,
and then
for
once
sure.
he got knocked down that first round, he probably got more nervous.
Okay.
now.
Well,
and then in the
yeah.
second round, in the first minute, he sleep. He never had a chance to like fully settle down.
I feel like when I'm more scared, I'm guarding my face. I feel like that's what he wasn't doing.
He was holding.
He was
Every time he was rushing, he would hold. That's why the ref like, what we gonna do here, fellas?
Yeah, it's yeah. And here's the thing. I can't say shit. I've never been inside of the ring, so like for him going inside the ring is great. I'm actually going to do some boxing training because I really want to do it. But even then, still, I know a nigga would be nervous, but it just felt like he just threw caution to the wind. Like that's what it just felt like. It just felt like nigga was in there. It's just like, but I mean, I never been in the ring, and he probably also knew that Jake Paul had already won a fight, so that might have been in his head. It might.
First thing I thought about when I was coming back to LA in January, it was this dude that was like 2 rows in front of me to the right, and he was like flirting with the stewardess, and she looked good, so I didn't blame him. And she was giving him back the energy and stuff, so that's what make me notice him. And then when we got up to depart the plane, we waiting, and he saw I had a YouTube. He's like, "You on YouTube?" I'm like, "Yeah." He like, "I'm Jake Paul's boxing trainer." One of the Paul, I think he said Jake.
Big dude,
bigger than me, but ain't nothing crazy. And then we talked the whole time, all the way to the carousel and this and that. And he like, "Yeah, you should." He said, "Follow me," some this and that, and then that's all I was thinking about. Like, I guess that nigga did his job.
He brought
but then I thought about Jake Paul's rich.
Oh, yeah.
Why was he sitting? Because I got this flight last minute, so I was in the back of the plane. It was like the last seat left, one seat left.
Yeah.
This nigga was by me. I'm like, what's going on here?
Yeah,
We should get him on the podcast. Did you get his contact? That'd be
I
interesting.
followed him on IG that day, but shit, I don't know his name. I didn't even find him.
But yeah, it's boxing. It's the training is
And then
real.
my bad, he wasn't the type of guy I really want to be. I didn't like his energy.
Gotcha.
I don't want to be around.
One of them bro energies.
No, his is like I think he black. He want to mix. I don't know,
okay,
but he older dude, and it just felt like
a little
I
weird.
didn't like his
he a
energy.
scammer.
In
That
a way, it
scamming
felt,
energy?
slimy
Little
in a way.
slimy.
Like you made your
It's the
way
type
into
of
this
niggas
house,
Jake Paul,
but
the Paul's
slimy.
keep his slimy motherfuckers around.
and I could be totally wrong, but I just didn't like his energy. Like,
Gotcha.
I didn't even want to talk to him, to be honest. It was just I was
That's
stuck
fair.
there in the thing.
That's fair. Well, Nate, I hope he recovered well.
But they need to show his trainers. I need to know who those.
Yeah, no, I need to
are.
know because if you
gotta
6
show your
days,
face.
because I don't want to train.
Show
with
your
them.
face. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to train with them.
But Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
Do you want to
Y'all
talk about Tyson first?
Tyson?
Yeah, let's go with
to
Tyson. Then we're gonna hit Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, they're all kind of in one.
Yeah, yeah,
but
right.
yeah.
Them niggas old.
Them niggas
the way
old.
Roy Jones walked to the goddamn ring, he was like already limping. He was like he just got woke up.
Yeah, I said he walking like when you wake your dad up to go to the bed. That's how he was walking.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he
Like
was
he ain't want to get up to get the remote.
Yeah.
Like,
and he was exhausted after that first round.
He was exhausted.
The fact he survived that shit
Yeah.
is amazing because he was like, yeah, them punches hurt.
Yeah, because Tyson was swinging. Them niggas was swinging.
oh, he was swinging.
Just swinging.
I don't mean to jump to the end, but like Tyson should have won this, right?
Overall, yeah, I think so. Like
Tyson-
they held their own. They held their own, but I think
He held his own, but I'm just saying, like, it
edged
just
them.
seemed to me
I
that
think
Tyson
Tyson edged them for sure. But
it shouldn't have been a draw.
yeah, they
But whatever, it's cool. I understand.
but them hits.
But you're hugging.
Yeah, but you're hugging.
And that's another thing. The ref said, Roy, stop holding. He's like, I gotta hold him.
Yeah, that shit was
I
funny.
gotta hold him.
That shit
And I
was
feel
funny.
him.
Like, I gotta hold him. That's a lot of nigga in there.
I'm not fighting Tyson.
No,
I'm
no.
admit to y'all. I'm looking at. I'll be scared.
There was one part where the
fucking
bell
scared.
was dinging and Tyson kept going a little bit. You remember that part?
Yeah,
and
then
there
he
was
tapped
a
him.
but then he tapped him. He was like, a part was like, "Whoa, don't let that old Tyson come out right now. He get hungry. He just
Yeah.
don't stop."
It just looked like
Yeah.
Cam described it perfectly. He said it looked like when a like a bear isn't trying to get out of something because like when they was hugging and they was still swinging. It looked
Yeah, it's like a bear. Tyson.
Yeah, he looks like a bear. He looks. That's a perfect explanation. He looks
it's
like a bear.
It's
He
just-
looks like a hybrid between like a pit bull and a bear.
and a bear.
Yeah.
But Snoop commentating on both of them was just so good. He needs to be on every pay-per-view if they can because
And the other black dude was good too.
the other British dude
Yeah,
was he British? Yeah, I think
and I like him because I think he was a former boxer, so he got all the knowledge. But then I guess it's on pay-per-view. They let them say whatever you want. At one point, he said, "Man, fuck that shit."
Yeah.
And then he said, "You just curse." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know this is what it was."
This nigga Snoop Dogg said look like two of my uncles fighting at the
Barbecue.
Nigga,
That was the highlight.
I said
Snoop Dogg needs to commentary everything.
Yeah, that shit was great.
I want this year, the
That
rest of
shit
this
was
year,
great.
2021,
Every sporting event.
for Snoop Dogg to go on a run of just commentate NFL, NBA, even do a dog competition.
Yeah.
How hot would that be? Snoop Dogg at a
But
fucking
it has to
dog
be
competition.
uncensored.
It gotta be uncensored.
And it has to be
It gotta be
uncensored.
uncensored.
Like he could part the golf.
Yeah.
Like let him do all of it.
He said,
I love them that
one
much.
time when Roy was getting hit, he said, "Come on now, Roy, get out of there, get out of there,
Get
Roy.
out of there."
Hold on."
I mean, all the shit that you just typically hear at the barbecue for real.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. I'm over this
was-
nigga singing hymns.
It was amazing. Dog.
I felt like he had a J in his mouth the whole time.
Yeah, it just
dog.
kept
like
it-
just
That shit was funny.
You want to know who was trash at commentating?
Who?
Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar
That
Ray
nigga was
bad.
John
Oh yeah.
Madden.
He had one part. It was so funny.
He stutters, right? Like heavy.
No, it wasn't even about
It
that.
wasn't
'Cause
even
He
about
wasn't
that.
saying nothing.
The one main nigga, the white dude or whatever, he asked Sugar Ray. He said right before the fight started, he was like, "All right, so he was like, who you got, Tyson or Roy Jones?" So this nigga Sugar Ray, he goes, he says, "You know, before the fight, I had Tyson. Then I remembered Roy Jones is in it. It could go either way." I said,
I looked at Rome.
"What?"
He looked at. We just started laughing because at that point I pointed out how trash I thought he was at commentary, and then he ended it with that.
What?
wrap.
You-
It's CTE. It has to be.
I was like, nigga, you gave no insight on
Yeah, that's how
nothing.
niggas.
What?
But I remember me, Ron, was it you two? I don't know. A couple of us met with an ex-football player
Oh, yeah, I
about some business one day.
Right in NoHo.
And this nigga, I
At the
mean, he might have
Panera.
been out the league since the like late 90s.
I hate laughing
maybe.
at this shit, but it's so
This nigga, big former linebacker, hands like stone.
Yeah,
No,
just
stone.
like
his hands like baseball mitts.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
huge.
those shits
baseball
huge.
mitts
Like
that
the-
looked like
no,
he
no,
was
no, no.
slamming it against concrete.
We said his hands.
Just ashy and hard and
We said his hands were like the hamburger helper logo.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it
that's
looked
what it
like,
looked
yes,
like.
the hamburger helper.
That's
like,
how
just
big
huge,
his
just
hands
I'm not gonna
big-ass
lie, y'all.
hands.
It was the biggest hands I've ever seen in my life.
Like if that nigga was boxing or slap you, it's over.
And we went to meet with this man, and he starts talking, and he's already talking a little slow. Okay, he's giving me the CTE thought. Now,
mind
you
you
know,
how
I'm
we're
in
sitting.
Hollywood, and what I
Mind you how we're sitting. Emmanuel, I'm beside Emmanuel. Cam's on the other side, and the dude is in front of both of us.
and we all looking at him. Just look, and he goes, yeah, he says something along the lines. This is not an exact quote, but he says something like, you know, everybody I work with, I want to make sure they have a good. This is him looking at us, and I'm looking.
Emmanuel ain't shit 'cause he look.
I look at them like, what? And I'm thinking it's the simplest. You want to make sure they have a good attitude.
Attitude.
Yeah.
Duh. I'm crying.
This nigga is mentally ill.
I'm talking about he would stop mid-sentence.
No, he stopped with his hands. His big. I'll just never forget his big ass hands by his face. He said, "Yeah, I want to make sure everybody I work with got a good Why is he looking at me scared? Like,
Wasn't it somebody else, like a lady there too? It was a lady
think it was
there
a lady.
too. And she was quiet too.
Duh, that shit. Man.
I was like,
That
my
shit is
God,
so
CTE
funny.
is a real thing.
This nigga gonna look at me. I ain't got. Man looked at both of us.
I'm trying to make sure I'm not seeming crazy. I'm looking at these niggas like, am I the only one that's in?
Oh man.
Yo, that shit was so funny.
Yeah, but so yeah, Snoop, he got a
Snoop got to call everything.
everything.
And he performed too. And he was a
He
great
did.
Yeah, he was
performer.
great.
I didn't-
Professional.
Professional.
Yeah.
Rapped all his lyrics.
Yeah.
Knew how to work the camera because all he had was a ramp. He walked it up and down,
Yeah.
walked up and down. That's it. And great
It was
performance.
great.
Beautiful.
For
Yeah,
what it
great.
was.
He is a legend beyond that.
They talking about they want to do a rematch. You think they should do it again? I don't think they should do it again.
I gotta
I mean, it
watch
worked.
it though.
Why not? Fuck it.
I mean, I would-
rematch of who?
Tyson.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I don't think they should.
No, they don't need a rematch. But I thought you meant Nate Robinson.
No, he don't need to do that.
Because
either.
I'll definitely watch
Yeah,
that again.
his
Is Nate Robinson doing it for the money, you think? He don't need
I don't think he need it.
He don't need it for the money.
I feel like he
right?
don't need it for the money unless he just didn't do well. He was in the NBA 12 or he
For
was
a long
he was in the
time.
NBA for a while.
Multiple dunk championships.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's also won a championship.
I don't know if he won a championship, but he was good. Like he was
always
good.
good.
Someone also said it could have been Shannon Sharp or it could have been Skip Bayless or somebody else. I don't know. But they like, should know what the outcomes would be. He came in there with Nick Colors. I started laughing. I just started laughing.
Great. The best joke I seen is I sent it to Cam. I think I told Emmanuel, it was like right before he got knocked out when he seen the glove coming, all he heard was like and subscribe to my YouTube video. That's terrible.
I saw the meme of where the other brother, which one was the one?
Logan?
Yeah, he looked like he was doing the video where they were in the forest. You know, that was suicide, but it had
Nate
laid out.
I said Nate Robinson.
Nate Robinson.
Yeah, man. It was bad.
Man.
It was bad. It was bad.
Like, I've never been knocked out, so I don't know what it feels like to wake up from being knocked out, but I feel
like it got to be like when you do the anesthesia, because you've had anesthesia before, because you don't remember, you just wake up, you're like, what the fuck?
But it could be more pain associated.
It could be.
You've been punched out. Like, that was just, I breathed in the anesthesia.
His nose was definitely sore because he scraped his nose when he boom.
But his eye had a knot when he came
Yeah,
up.
I mean, because he fell. Yeah, he fell.
He bounced.
He bounced
off that bitch.
I was like, that was a cold, clean knockout. And for Jake Paul, what made it even worse, they had that Muhammad Ali, when Muhammad Ali knocked Buddy out, and they had it. Now they had that with Nate Robinson on the ground. This is not good for black culture.
It's not. It just sounds.
It's just bad.
I don't like it.
It was
I don't
bad.
like it. I get it. I just don't like it.
Jake was just better.
And now he said he want to fight. What's buddy from UFC that I think fought Mayweather?
McGregor?
Yeah, that's who you want to fight now.
Jake Paul?
Yeah, I said
not yet.
McGregor.
Okay, now I think he'll die.
Yeah,
McGregor.
If he's trying to die,
McGregor whoop his ass.
but the only thing is, McGregor is much smaller than Jake Paul.
Oh, no, not much
necessarily.
small. I don't think.
I don't think McGregor's that big
Jake
of a guy.
Jake Paul is our size. Like
How tall is he?
he's 6'1". He like 6'1".
Really?
Mm-hmm. He not huge, but he not small. Nate was smaller. I mean, Nate's 5'10", I
How
think.
big is whatchamacallit?
McGregor?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. And Buddy from that played in what's the name challenged him in the stripper show that I just watched. Fucking
P Valley.
in P Valley.
See, McGregor, he's 5'9". I mean, he's 5'9".
Okay, he was a little smaller,
But he's challenging to fight as a boxer or a UFC?
Boxer.
No,
he would not do UFC.
That's what I was thinking. He's challenging him to a UFC fight. I was be like, is he trying to die?
Oh yeah, no.
Now as boxer, I don't know.
Even
man.
still,
think
McGregor been there for a while.
Because look, Jake Paul ain't
I
fighting
mean,
nobody.
McGregor
yet.
survived Floyd.
Yeah, but Jake Paul ain't fought no like.
Jake Paul ain't fight nobody.
That's
yet.
what I'm saying.
Like a real fighter. So
Yeah.
this will be like, all right, if you go in there and beat up McGregor, all right,
yeah.
Because Jake Paul, his technique was just better than. But I wasn't like super impressed by
Yeah.
that because the fighters before that, them niggas are fighters.
Jake Paul did what he had to do. He came in there. He was just, just thinking of doing his thing. But I had to see him against a fighter, and he could be good. But I just had to see.
I would have to see that to believe that. Yeah, but McGregor, he's not a boxer either. You know what I'm saying? He's not. He's a UFC fighter. Yeah. It's different.
Yeah.
So.
Oh no, he better not do that.
But he'll be better than Nate Robinson.
He'll be better than Nate Robinson. Yeah, I think he's a fighter at least.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
Nate Robinson is just proving that NBA basketball players typically don't fight.
Yeah, that ain't it.
That ain't they thing. Now I want to see him against a football player.
He should have fought.
Let me see that.
He should have fought. If he wanted to fight NBA, he should have fought Ron Artest.
Oh,
That nigga was fighting.
Lord.
Them niggas fighting.
Jermaine O'Neal, all them.
Let them come in the ring. They was fighting.
The other day that was the
Put some thugs that used to play basketball.
last week was like the anniversary of that
Yeah.
the Malice at the Palace. I said this was incredible.
Incredible.
I
love that fucking.
This was incredible.
Hold on, which one was that? That's not the Detroit.
Pacers.
Yeah, the Pacers.
Oh, that was in Detroit?
in
Yeah,
Detroit,
yeah.
yeah.
That was amazing.
And here's the thing. It all started with Ben Wallace, and he wasn't nowhere around in there.
What you mean he wasn't in there?
He pushed Artest. He pushed Artest. Artest went and laid down on the thing.
Oh, and that's when somebody threw some shit at
because they was about to scrap, and Ben Wallace a big. That's a big.
It was just a bunch of big niggas.
Well, Ron Artest ain't small.
Yeah, all the
Ben
niggas
Wallace,
was big.
Ron
These
Artest,
are-
all these.
when I was watching it, I thought about it because I remember going to the NBA game and be like, "Oh, these people are huge." So when I thought about going back and looking at it, I said, "These look like monsters out here fighting to these people. Like these are
A bunch of Xerxes ass niggas just running up on you. Like people forget, like these NBA players ain't no regular people.
Yeah, no,
like athletes
these
in
are
general
big
are
people.
like, you know, they are physical specimens. They are they're fucking.
So I thought about when
genetically
how that
enhanced.
fan must have. He can fake all he want to. How scary that has to look. Ron Artest off that bench, coming up towards swinging.
Angry Ron
Yeah,
Artest.
he 6'8", 7'8". That's
7'8",
a
something
big
like
nigga coming off the bench.
Fuck you
One
up.
of the best punches in the whole thing was Jermaine O'Neal.
He was tagging
and
that
had
nigga.
he not slid, I think old boy would have been in a coma. Because when he slid, he still hit him. But had he not slid, I was
But the
like,
one
this
that
gonna
he
be
went
bad.
up in the stands. Who went up in the stands and had the
All them.
long reach?
No,
I know Ron, but I'm saying I
Jermaine
think
O'Neal's up there too. Yeah.
Jermaine
that's where he
O'Neal,
went
yeah.
first, right?
Yeah, that's what we went
Because
first.
whoever went up there first with them long ass arms, that nigga was connected. I was like, God, leave.
They was punching from back here. I was like,
This the nigga from what's the Fantastic Four with
Yeah.
this long ass arm stretching and
Mr.
shit.
Fantastic.
me, I'm in that stadium. I mean, in that arena. I'm out of there. These are, I don't want to get mistakenly hit. I'm out of there. I'm out of here.
You
Yeah,
gotta
he
pick up
tripping. As soon as I seen Ron Artest run at me, I was ran.
Yeah, no, I'm out of there.
We gonna be running up.
I got to pick up some type of weapon.
Yeah, these are big niggas.
I ain't just gonna run up on me.
And, but last but not least, we could talk. Wait, what is that?
I'll fight you off like a
Oh,
bear.
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle,
Yeah.
6'4".
Oh, yeah, the last two things. So, real quick, Dave Chappelle. So he released a 18-minute stand-up /
Clip.
call to action.
Yeah, kind of a call to action.
18 minutes called Unforgiven or Unforgivable.
Unforgiven.
Unforgiven. This when I was watching this, I'm not gonna lie, this hit me different. And I think it's because we dealt with the same company.
Yeah. Yep.
So as I'm watching this, I'm low-key getting a little bit mad. Not mad, but like yeah. Yeah, Dave. And, you know, a lot of people know we've dealt with Comedy Central. There's no secret. We've done stuff. But everything he was saying, I was like, yeah, you know, I can see all this makes sense. And, like, how people don't understand behind the scenes of things. It looks all great, and I'm sure he had his fun. But at the back of his mind, he's like, these people aren't for me. They done stole from me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he knew at the time they stole from him. Maybe in hindsight he did. But I don't know. It just hit me different. I was watching it. I was like, that really made me feel a way after watching it. Just because I know what not that they did us dirty per se, but it's like it's not built for black people.
Well,
Like,
it's just
to a certain extent. I think
I would go even further. It's not just for black people, but it's just not the best for artists.
for artists.
The way the system is set up of Hollywood,
Yeah.
it's not the best. It's not artist friendly.
Yeah,
Because even the first time we came out here, y'all, like when we had an opportunity where we were going to go meet with Comedy Central, not Comedy Central, MTV. MTV was interested in us. Okay, this is back 2012, maybe 2011, something like that. And we were excited to meet with them. They said they wanted to pick up a show. They were ready to go with us. And then they say, essentially in the contract, that they want to own
YouTube.
everything.
All the digital.
Everything attached to Dormtainment, they want to own. And we looked at that contract and said, nah. And it was not to say it wasn't a tough decision, but it was just like, you can't just take everything we built, even up to that 3, 4, 5 year point, and be like, yo, you own it. And then what happens? Once they own it and if it fails,
They got
because now
Dormtainment.
it's in their hands. No matter how much money they pay us, it's in their hands. They
Yeah.
own it. So now if it doesn't do well, let's say we only get 2 seasons out of it.
That's it.
And they don't like it, or they finish with it, they'll put it on the shelf. And we can't get the right star name back.
So we wouldn't
anymore.
have none of this.
We
Really.
could have nothing. We can't move on. I mean, we'd have to start a whole new business.
Yeah.
Have to start a whole new corporation, whatever.
Yeah.
Think of a new, whatever. But so that's why I thought that was crazy.
Yeah, that's why. So when he said I couldn't even use, like, I felt it when he was like, I can't call nothing the Dave Chappelle show.
Right.
And that's my name. He's like, that's my name. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, man. That's fucking.
So I think it
Use
was
your power. Use your power when you got it. He got the power now. So with this exposure, he may get his money.
yeah.
I think
hope
it's
so.
some real
Property
shit. If you sign the contract, you sign the contract. Like, for
No.
instance, in our deal, we didn't sign the contract. You know, Dave Chappelle, he signed the contract.
And he said
I think, yeah, he did. How much do you feel about how much do you feel is there a difference between business being business and doing something right or wrong?
And that's what I was thinking the whole time. I'm like, legally, they can do what they want.
Illegally, yeah.
But, you know, being how he was saying, like, but is it right? He like, this thing, like the moral side of it, of course it's not right.
it's not
but that's
right.
business. So I'm like, you signed it, and this is where you here now. Now you can just, with your power, get out of it.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
All right, to play devil's advocate.
I think I think it's more emotion tied in it because it's his name.
Right.
I feel like I think that's why it's a little bit more because it's like somebody taking Emmanuel Richards and you can't use EmmanuelRichards.com or whatever it is. You know,
by
throughout
AR
throughout the whole universe until the end of time.
It's like,
these are really in contract.
Yeah, it's like this is
in
my
perpetuity.
name and I can't use my name. I have to call if I want to do another stand-up. I can't call it the Dave Chappelle stand-up whatever because. As, you know what I'm saying? So that's where the emotion comes into it. But what were you about to say? The question you had?
I don't know. Honestly, what I was about to say. I forgot. But yeah.
Yes, he just got to use his power to either get paid or get the intellectual property back.
Yeah.
Because he said if he want to do another show, he can't. Like, they can sell it to anywhere.
That's crazy.
So they can sell it to Netflix, they can sell it to HBO Max or wherever they want to because legally they can.
Yeah.
And Dave makes no money.
It makes
And
no
he
money.
makes no money.
And I don't know how he's going to get out of it. Now, Netflix did a nice thing.
They did a nice thing, yeah.
Netflix doesn't have to do that.
Yeah, they did a nice thing.
Because you know.
Because it was up for what,
But
a
that's
couple
because
days?
of power.
Yeah,
that's because of power.
True.
They don't want to lose Dave Chappelle as potential. He might drop 20 more stand-up specials on Netflix.
Yeah.
You know, Netflix wants to keep that relationship with him.
Yeah.
So, you know, to keep putting up his old stuff, you know, Netflix can do without it.
Yeah.
But HBO,
They like, I don't give a
who
fuck.
is
They
it
can
on
do without
Hulu?
it too, HBO Max, but
Yeah, but they don't care. They
Yeah,
don't
they
have a stake.
don't- yeah.
Dave ain't signing them.
Yeah.
So, you know, so it's still out there. And as far as not watching it, man, it kind of sucks because
you want to watch it.
not only do I want to watch it, but
It's good.
we had some guests over the other day to
Yeah.
film a project we've been working on a little bit for a while now. But these girls who are in their early 20s were bringing up Chappelle. Like when I was asking them to do something on set, this one girl brought up Chappelle. I was like, oh, like this specific skit. Like she said one of the random skits, the big titty one or something like this. And she was like, oh, like how you did in the net. And in my head, I was like, how does she know? Like, because this is not her generation.
Yeah.
Chappelle show. And then I thought about it. I was like, oh, shit.
It's out.
Chappelle's on Netflix right now. It's on, this is before Chappelle dropped this thing. And I get it. People, all the young people that didn't see his stuff are catching up now and understanding, how great Chappelle really is. Now, it'll put a stop to that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they could go to HBO or something else. But if he is successful, I mean, it'll stop that essentially from coming out until
almost,
he gets paid.
It's almost like when we went and talked to them high school kids a couple years ago, and I was making a reference to like Making the Band, that show, and they just looked at it.
Yeah, they were like,
they didn't even say they didn't see it, but the look on their face,
you
I
forgot.
knew.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, y'all never seen Making? They like, what's that? I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. I was like in middle school or early high school when that came out.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts. But yeah, I hope he gets paid. Or I hope he works out because you can feel that. You can feel like even though he's doing a stand up, but he really was up there talking. If he was venting, I feel like it really.
Yeah, he was venting. He was venting and do right. But you just hang on to every word Chappelle says, man.
Yeah,
I feel like he's just that gravitating, or you know, he just has that gravitas to want to hear and just hang on every word he says.
Yeah, but for
Even
anybody
like
listening,
the lesson he said he learned when the dude said, "Don't get in between a man and his money."
Fantastic.
yeah, that's real.
Fantastic.
Thank God that nigga had some type of empathy.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, been bad.
Been like Jake Paul on. Goddamn. What's his name?
Nate
Nate
Robinson.
Robinson.
Damn. I was gonna say, so it's important if whoever's listening to this, if you got any deals or anything going on, your IP is important, man. Your IP is so important. Like that shit is real.
I mean, it's better, you know. Sometimes the longer road to get somewhere is better than the quicker one. You know what I'm saying? Because at least, you know, when you get there quickly, that means a lot of times people are putting money into you quick and will take a lot quick.
Yeah.
But if you that slow grind. Just build up your own audience.
And
You know what I'm saying?
think.
Building up your own.
Yeah.
You can own everything that you bring in. And then eventually people will start, instead of saying they want to own whatever it is you do, they will license what you do because they know, he's already, or y'all already making money off your whatever your product is. And they're not just going to take that away. So they,
Yeah.
And the thing is, if you do sign over your IP, make sure you get shit on the back end. So if they sell it, you still get paid, at least. Like, get something for giving up all your ownership. You got to get some crazy shit in that back end if you believe in yourself.
That's why that whole Call Her Daddy shit was crazy. It was crazy. Real quick, what is this 645?
Okay, real quick, Cam. I'm
quick.
gonna need your help to go look this up real quick, but I saw this nigga trending, and I was like, okay, when we talk about, oftentimes where hip hop is headed, and what is it gonna be like?
Yeah. This is what we talking about.
I hope not. I hope not. But this seems like what it's going towards. And I'm a little scared. Now, there's a rapper out here. His name is 645AR or 645AR. Or
645AR. 645 when I used to get up in the morning.
AR. I want to get Cam and Roman's never heard of him. Maybe some of y'all have. But I want you to hear this man.
It was low hanging fruit, and you still decided to get the low ones instead of the better quality higher.
I went to the peaches. I went to the
oranges that was on the floor, right?
I don't know, I don't know if we could play this on here, but I just want to show the guys to get y'all can play along at home, but we might have to mute this.
We'll listen to it after if we need to. I just want to see his face.
No, you gotta play it. Yeah, you could mute this in the edit. All right, stop it. Just real quick. Now go to just one more. Go to another video, just so you can press back or.
See what people are saying.
When I heard this nigga, I was like, oh, niggas is getting experimental. Niggas is getting experimental.
I refuse.
I just want you to play one more real quick, just so you.
Which one?
Go back. Maybe. Dang, I saw one more. Maybe try that one, I guess. Let's see what he sound like. We got an ad.
I ain't gonna lie, I like this one better.
All right, stop it.
What's he
And
saying?
again, we could take just go Rap Genius now, or type his name with Rap Genius, or what did they do the lyrics on?
Rap Genius.
Okay, yeah.
For the trap.
I don't know.
I want y'all to see this shit. No, my bad, Cam. It's a video, on YouTube where they break down their lyrics.
Genius.
Is it called Genius? Okay. Okay, I just want y'all to hear him break down some of
This?
it. Yeah, click on that.
I do the squeaky voice, but nothing sweet. A lot of people, they think it's like funny, but like, you know, with me, it's feeling in it. You know, like there's a lot of emotion in it. Like when I go high, just stuff that's really going on, like out here in the streets. So, you know, I just want like people to feel what I'm going through.
This nigga's real, man.
So I was in the studio with my boy Tony Snow, and we made this song called Crack. And I was just playing around. I was like trying to do some commercial, so I did like the high pitch and I didn't even curse in the song, and then that's just how it started. The song was produced by David Morris, Backwoods, and Sensei ATL. Me and Sensei go way back. Like Sensei's my go-to guy, so that's that. And then like David and Backwoods, that's just where we was at that day. So like we ended up all working. I was just trying to get them familiar with my new sound, cause like I did the squeaky, like I dropped the project and
You called it the squeaky.
it was like just me rapping. So I was trying to get them familiar with this new singing. So I dropped like 2 songs, and then like For the Trap was the second one, and then it just took off ever since. I remember those days I had no rights. I remember those days I had no stakes. So I grew up in the Bronx. And,
Alright, no.
This is like a skit. You
This
can't
is
write
a
this
skit.
shit.
So shit just like it's time to get up out of here. So then we moved to Florida. So I was moving around a lot because I was in Florida for like a couple months. Then I moved to Atlanta.
I just want to hear him imitate it.
I remember those days. Those hard times made me who I am. You want respect? Go get you a stack. 3 dicks with me. Your whole number 1 now. You know, in the hood.
Nah,
3
man.
dicks with me. Your whole know where I'm at.
Nah, I'm diving into this. I gotta dive into this. 'Cause this
Man.
that's
If y'all
incredible.
seen him, maybe y'all seen him before. Y'all let us know
I
what
don't
you
know
think.
who
I gotta
that
let us
is.
see what our fans think, man.
Never
This shit
heard
is
of
funny.
him.
That is.
I don't know how you found him, but I gotta dive into that.
Fucking wild. All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning into another episode of Comedy Trap House. Real quick, questions will be this week. This week is the last week for questions until we maybe do them live on the Zoom call for the Patreon members. So whatever questions you got, I mean, get them in this week. And then we will be taking a Trap House break. I think in between, I'm gonna try to get one in with DJ Slice again, like I've done before. So I'm gonna try to do that while I'm on the East Coast. But yeah, we'll keep y'all posted with dates and everything. We still got another Trap House to do next week, so we'll keep y'all posted. But as far as the questions, though, this week will be the last week of questions until we do the Zoom, which we'll set that up in the.
All right, man. God damn. All
the
that
thing.
talking.
All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
God bless.
Peace.